Thank you, Thomas. Give him one more clap. Well, you may start first time with Mr. Kenton. You lo talem no mo say I think you me online finish. So you got full of family blow you me thousand or lista folem you me online, YouTube, more social pages blow you me. So you may start with Mr. Kenton, you introduce him you one business before you me story and go more. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. Good afternoon, Lumi, where you me present lo this afternoon. Though weather me not that good, and you may be in fast more morning, lol timing, but I mean no stop me blow you me discuss lol important matter where I mean no benefit me no more, no benefit me you no more, but it benefit everyone. So that e-commerce is not an issue for a particular group of people in the category of ICT. E-commerce is a cross-cutting issue across everyone across the board. Like if you come from the bank or farming or agriculture or health or education, it's a cross-cutting issue. And the thing is, it comes down to us growing the economy. So I mean, I want to put a first statement. My name is Kenton Milroy, and I have a background in ICT. I did my bachelor's in New Zealand Christchurch Law University Law as a software engineer. But it's a long journey, and then I decided to venture into this very exciting journey for what agriculture, not really agriculture, VANUATU crown, not really VANUATU crown, but sort of value added activity that is producing fresh, organic, healthy fruit juice. So far I love what I'm doing, and I think I'm going to stay in that industry for a while. But my business thrive and become successful. When I say successful, I really do not place the definition of success based on the amount of money I make. It's based on customer satisfaction. It's based when the farmer is happy because we purchase things from them, when the customers are happy, when my staff are happy, when I'm happy, and then when everyone are happy. I mean, now I'm a genuine 100% definition of success. So success stories, that's my definition of success. When everyone is happy, I'm now success. Even if I'm making a small margin in profit, but when I see smile on your face, smile or face or staff for me, I'm smiling, everyone's smiling and being happy, that's success. Yeah. But that success doesn't come easy. It comes a lot of with time. Like traditionally, a business person needs to dedicate and commit it. The amount of time, the amount of money, the amount of planning, the amount of preparation, the amount of everything. But one of the aspect of that journey is the use of e-commerce. If I heavily concentrated on developing an e-commerce platform, then I'm bogged down to coding or programming, to developing databases, to developing the software itself, to maintaining the server, to maintaining the domain, to maintaining many things. Kasi mimi harem, I can see from the CU hub, I say it's a big thing. But so I look out there and say, okay, 99% of my time will be on the business. What is available now? And then I look, majority of people are on Facebook. And then I drill down further and say, so is Facebook a social networking platform, or does it provide more features and functionality above that social networking aspect? And then if you are on Facebook, if you Google or research about Facebook Business Suite, by me giving you that business aspect, and that is heavily e-commerce aspect of the Facebook. And me use some business application blogger, and that's by me talk about later on, but that's just very brief introduction. By me passing me go director plo immigration at product Jeffrey plo me talk. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I think thank you lo opportunity where you misai game lo Vanuatu Immigration Services. Lo mi vla isabe kama share all experiences lo mi vla mo all one story and where after where mi vla start karamin ting lo ICT kam lo services where Vanuatu Immigration Services and start give him lo all client and then you want impact where you may look lo all services. So Pambai mi vlei I talam thank you lo opportunity where committee hem save give him lo mi vlei save kam lo pambai mi vlei I save seramol success story where mi vlei look inside lo all services where mi vlei start provide them. Thank you.
Thank you, Tomas. Good afternoon, lo trader, all panelists, and also audience with me staff. Also all viewers, lo live stream where mi staff ko on here. Name lo mi Billy Williams. Mi staff represent them Smart Island Local Governance Committee. Mi one balloted project under lo Office lo Government Chief Information, Prime Minister's Office, and main purpose lo project or program mi blo mi digitize mo services plehem lo ikivan lo daily challenges where one rural place or one rural community also am place blo mi place staff face him and through lo all e-services and e-sectors where government mi identify mo staff work lo places blo mi vela particularly lo 7 vala communities lo South Malekula. Mimi stop this afternoon lo mi talk about some vala lo kata success stories. And especially lo side lo all businesses where the day mi vlai engage plande lo e-finance. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Thomas. Lol presenters. I think by you may start off with them, Mr. Kenton Milroy. You may hear him about background blow you, education, qualification blow you. But me want them you me hear him all introduction blow you for la finish. I think you may got one more presenter where me by me virtual and me online finish. Suppose you harem you me, by you me give him special or you blow you introduce him you. Thank you. Hello. Suppose you harem you me, you say you join him you me online, you introduce him you first time. Hello. Okay, suppose we hemi no pick up, but you may continue with the story and blow you me want them from you me online. Good afternoon, lo you follow we stop following you me online. Welcome lo session ya, hemi success story, but you may start with them picking ba. Hemi one long fala road where you follow them, mo why now you choose blow, use some e-commerce with them picking ba, hemi one long all successful story no business where you sabe give him blow all narani Vanuatu all learn through lo you, lo business blow you picking ba.
Thank you. One very important question. So that success shouldn't be only mine. Yes. So sharing that success story, and me also giving me more time to blow improve, because one talk with I'm sharing is caring. My success shouldn't be only my success. It's supposed to be communicated and also shared across a group of audience, because The bigger aspect of Pigninipa, I think by me go back small. So what are the three problems? O se mi stete you mi harem lo siu up mi talem se there is a problem in the Pacific, and that is I could not find or buy things that is Pacific Island based product lo all major e-commerce platforms. So siu up mi create that platform lo you save one man VANUATU you save pay one bullshit lo fichi online. You save pay one bilum lo poponi gini. You save pay Shell money plus Solomon Islands. You save pay more nice carving from Solomon Islands. You save pay more lava from Tonga and Samoa. And you save pay more nara product too. Australia, New Zealand, and all. After all kota nara, all kota around the world too, you save pay. So there is a problem in Vanuatu. The problem is not an e-commerce problem. It's a lifestyle issue and it's an economical problem. That is local farmers only saba lo salem product lokota. And then the next thing is customers only developing one eating lifestyle habit way no good NCDs. And then the last part is supporting local farmers, cutting down NCDs, and also contributing to Vanuatu's economy. In all sorts of form, yes.
Thank you. Before you move on, Nicolo Tuvalanara speaker, me want to ask him no more say, how now you start them beginning ba? I think me now me one law. All important question more answer, but you save giving me call all viewers blow you me, more ni Vanuatu blow start one new business. You can help someplace or so a story lo you me.
If I started Pigninipa because of money, then I think I need lots of money to start Pigninipa. I started Pigninipa with around 64,000 VANUATU. So, and suppose me one day maximize popularity of Pigninipa using an e-commerce platform, then I would need around probably 500,000 VANUATU because marketing things, you know, one billboard, 60,000 per month. On television, it's 45,000 for 10 seconds advertisement. On Facebook, you can post, but then you have to pay like around 3,000 VANUATU for ads. I look around, marketing is one big aspect of the thing to solve them. So, we download them the Facebook, you have note them down. Business Suite. The application itself is on App Store or Google Play Store. That thing solves lots of problem. Business Suite, we got AI. It takes care of your post. It chatting back your customer. When you are sleeping, when you are driving, when you are busy, it is interacting with the customer. And then all the commenting, whoever we comment, it's managed under one app. 5 different features. You are chatting on the app. AI is working, you are scheduling your post, you are running the advertisement, you are running the planner. Like what are you going to do? All these 5 things are happening right in the Business Suite. And then I have more time to do choose and I just drive around, relax, and the Business Suite is doing things on my behalf. After people look say, hey, Milroy, post, we post. No, I just spend 5 minutes on Business Suite and it does everything for me. It's an e-commerce platform. It's not really selling something, but it's taking care of my marketing and my advertising and all my strategy and all my plannings. Thank you.
Good to mas lo haramosem say, emi give him more time lo YouTube lo you relax you spell while business lo you stop grow you expand go. You become lo director lo immigration. When em service now you me use lo site lo e-commerce. Blo help em will use all consumer customers blo you me understand say immigration you are immigration department no more hemi one law department lo government hemi face implant challenge but when em now you got lo successful story and blo you me lo department blo immigration blo share em lo session today afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you, moderator. I think Vanuatu immigration pa miseram experience plo yumi colleague plo milo saita hem miseram all experience plo hem also someone who hem involved lo one private business mo hem use mi commerce. Pa mi kami lo government also one government agency how now mi vlay look importance plo ICT plo hem help mi vla provide them all services equal all clients where all need them all services lo Vanuatu immigration. Time when me been appointed the Kamolsen Director Law Department Law 2018, Department Law Immigration, by me talem se hemi one law department ICT I ICT hemi one pivola challenge lo mivola. Time when me come in here or later head we blow stop. Think about 2018, that's 2018. Lo mi type one letter by mi type lo word finish ale mi vle stop print them letterhead lo IBV printers kamale print them out lo hemi I come out lo hemi this is where we were at in 2018. That's Vanuatu immigration services. So mi type one letter ale by secretary lo mi ko karema letterhead we IBV hemi print them ale hemi karemi kam ale mi putum inside lo printer. Ale later where me printing me come out with them. So coming out from uni, me go inside law position where he stop. That when me look at me, he also say, he take me play, he go back to myself. Yes. So the first position where me being recruited, where I when me come some director, me ICT officer inside law department of immigration. Hemi first position lo me where me recruit them inside law department law immigration. Reason why me recruit them position ya because me look importance law ICT inside law services law immigration. So from 2018, me vlay walk about law 2018 ni kam kasem iya ya naya pa mi savet alam se Vanuatu immigration services hemi one law all. First, I think hemi first department law government law Vanuatu where you save lots of application online or you pay online or la visa applications. So as of June this year, me vlay lots of e-visa application portal law department and also ikat option law you save pay online too. Time where you lots of application law you. So this is how far me vlay come more. Reason why me vlay take pathway from say me vlay look importance blow ICT where bamba hemi save help them department blow bamba hemi provide them all services equal all client. One challenge where you could blow me serum blow you me I will have to say all changes inside law one institution blow government all time also you may save law management time where you adapt to the new changes bamba got all challenges plan. So you make got all officers plan me where you use law the old system. So time when you bring him in one new system, bamba you must work out with them all get so someone by him question them mivla say how now him they get mivla 2018 kam kasem 2024 blow mivla isave introduction system ya hemi adaptation to the new change and now also by you know save karem in all officers blowly chamin one time lo one new system so mivla work about with them I kam kasem na ya also by mi save talem se success story si boss where you lots of one application na ya I kam by you look all officers all you look save importance blow ICT mo all keta pambay all keta all save talem straight lo you say with them new vla system where you make aremi come in blow ICT which me vla call a MITAS system hemi come hemi make them work blow keta hemi more easier more even only got enough time blow person hemi lots of application while hemi save come lo weekend hem still save stop approve all application and me vla lo immigration too me vla I cut also all client where you may stop provide them service lol kata hemi blow visa hemi mostly all foreigners. So all foreigners also where me vla I save someone is stop lo nara site lo wall hemi save lots of application. By the time hemi lots of application hemi stop I telite you me to tak. Pe time we mi vlei putum all service ya yusum my city, mi vlei sta yusum tok ya se time you mi stop sleep, pesen hemi lotsam application, hemi swap em card pe money sta full down lo account lo government. So ta you mi sleep you mi still stop making money. So mi vlei look impact blame lo la services and mi vlei look impact blame lo revenue collection lo department pak lo 2018 when mi talam mi vlei stop collecting around 3 to 400 million as of this year mi vlei introduce some system mi vlei start target them 800 million and by next year target plan vlei mi by with them ICT where mi vlei bin karami kamin with them all systems where mi vlei implement them this year mi vlei stop expecting blow by department blow immigration ban by mi save collect them over lo 1 billion lo revenue blow government so hemi some lo all storian where out from place where mi vlei costa print them letterhead kama le mi vlei type putu mi golo print up lo mi vlei print out I kam ka some place where istale mi save talem se mi vlei come a long way but time we hemi take mi vlei hemi from all changes ya hemi all big vlei changes mo mi vlei need lo walk slowly with them all officers slowly accept them all changes ya one narrow something where mi want them serem lo place ya tu hemi how bamba you mi sustain them system also law ICT. Mi save confidently talem se plan de lo yang valable yumi lo Vanuatu o lista graduate today. You saka molgeta inside lo nivla system ya balita chemin and out. Lo department lo immigration all geta we only manage some system hemi all ni funds all graduate all it's graduate. Ino mi vle no karam all DAs we only come outside or any no mi save talem se no ICT lo Vanuatu ikat plan de lo yang valable yumi we. Also hemi just matter blo you me provide them all get opportunity more you give him all get that flexibility blo one name skills all get all get all save butum skills inside load system where you must stop karang one law or something with plan the time la plan de lo you me stop kat fial hem se pa you me karam system ya kam no good pa hemi no work with them experience blo mi vla lo immigration by system it down the day by you look while is town to get ako by harno mo likang suppose na kampak bagay mi sepe how now se no mi vle manage lo find them solution blem so lo mi save confidently talem se plan de government department suppose we you need lo move ko lo ICT o karamin technologies we lo hem help you mi ikat plan de lo la young fellas play mi we all stop resume o la studies blogata lo ICT pambay only save that's a molsen and even I think maybe some lolgata only stop lo la high schools play mi ano mo maybe ba you sakam wanigam pambay hemi save sotan from hemi pat everyday life lolgata na only stop that's a plan de lo o la technologies ya so hemi one lo o la something where me also director me one them serem experience lem se time when mi vlei karama istika mi look him make him walk lo mi vlei hemi mo see mi vlei interact with them all client officer hemi make him continuous interaction with them all client mo hemi give him flexibility lo la staff mo also hemi help mi vla lo resem revenue thank you
Thank you. Director Immigration ni very interesting blo harem roadway immigration department ni karem kam you sabe talelo yumi lo experience blo before lo 2018 ni kam how long how many days a week I karem before whoever we apply one applicant blo visa emi sabe karem visa blahem emi tekem how long compare lo today
lo time when mi vlei no current system kami nothing by you save apply from visa by hemi save take you 3 to 6 months we some lo cases ya blo mi vlei save sta pa approve mo la visa blo but with them system na ya you lots of application blo within 3 to 5 days you save karema approval blo visa blo also with them system he mi save help me too also director blo pambay mi save talem straight se application ya he mi stop with them officer ya blo he mi make them decision lem time we system he mi nokat you lots of application lo front desk officer isik you go lo one tet lo one family o he mi go lo one married file lay down stop you may not have find out, but with them ICT, me go inside lo computer blo me, hem do system hem sa game se application niya hem kamin be hem should person niya should make a decision where you may calculate and hem take him hem one working day. Be na ya hem beat him one is stop from two by you look at one red alert sign is tablo that particular application. Hem ya by me also management me save become up hem ya. So hem all small somethings where you meeting say system hem no save make be by me save talam also say whenever you start ting ting you say you want them say organization bahem you run also you tell them lo manya pambal katol say make system pambahem sa make also way you want also hem experience plo we me bin local say mi dalo say by minister ko mi say application ya plo manya oli askem you also nem by me ring him over say no meeting about by me ring him narwan he say no you been stop with them person ya by it taken me I think by 1 week or 2 weeks no mo make a phone call blo locate them application benaya post minister he me ring me go inside lo system no me look say no application is what over say me go straight over say why application is what you take you so long you take one decent accountability is what them someone responsibility you me put with them someone so by place he me instead lo you me take a organization as a whole blow talent failure blow but maybe he me one individual where he me hold application stuff you make him he delay stuff so I think he me now he me some laws
Yeah, now any beauty blow e-commerce system. One more question. You tell them say it take them maximum 3 to 4 days. Blow visa applicant ni current visa blem. How much roughly estimate no more lo one monies but them new system ya how much visa you miss have issue?
Me vlei been with them time where you make a new system. I think by Katsaman only been stop. Harami vlei is stop talk about all changes law all visa structure blo you me. Hemia me vlei been talk about I think 3 years ago. 3 years ago koko ikam kasanaya you me manage blo implement them. So me vlei been decide also me been mention them say one law all main factors where also you stop one institution block government you make them all changes. You must take into consideration suppose where all changes happen. Bombay all one name now all challenges where Bombay face or you stop adapt lo new changes. You think about all of visa you more you think about all client. So whether more new visa where me vlei been karama approval blehem even me vlei bin koplo sign em regulation notable me vlei bin holem tight lo talem se time where you me make them changes ya be you me upload them all new visa recently say you me no want them confuse them all clients play you me say you got one visa lo place so when we pambal katoli sign no say what the new changes be me all new visa so by me save talem say after lo all changes where you me make you me you got one increase lo amount lo visa where you may start receiving from where you may also look lo number lo all flights will start coming lo country so emi atu bomba hemi save justify him number lo all visas where you may start issue mol kata also where I think lo weekends lo last Saturday hemi weekend but time when me fly come check em system be you may collect the money lo weekend sama no start na site all kata li lots small application only bem lo cut system hemi generate them give him visa lem. Even someone hemi come lo airport, lo past, time when you come lo airport, pe ol kata lo maybe Brisbane oli talem say no you no cut visa, but you no say ko lo Vanuatu. Na ya pambay you must make a one phone call, you come lo you kasam director, you kasam someone lo blessa pe. Pos you town lo Brisbane, hemi talem say no you no cut visa, you town lo you go online, you lot some visa blo you have a karem within lo 5 to 10 minutes you bottom flight. So hemi or something where hemi help him. Mi vla tu blow. Me vlei save collect them revenue more service inflow people you me facilitate the movement of people all borders play.
Thank you, Director. Before you move, we call lo success story blow you me lo malakula. Last question. Or sometime where you me stop come lo e-commerce system ya. When I'm now I me one answer blow you lo issue blow some concerns say time where you me stop implement them apply them e-commerce system lo place blow work by is a lem of some do some job. When I'm now hemi comment blow you. But you mention them say you got full up young fellow li graduate or li come only work. with the Yumi Department of Immigration. When I'm now you have give him lot viewers or listeners of Yumi.
I think
Fia lusum job.
I think hemi one consent where is that but meeting se suppose where Yumi karamin all new system where hemi come in contribute me hemi start develop. So time where Yumi karamin all new system si come by you know expect them say no maybe by system ya hemi come for instance by me talem lo area blo Yumi lo immigration time with the more me facilitate the movement of people. For instance, all investors only come blow invest only create a more work blow people blow Vanuatu rather than think some come by only just give up no more from me lots of one application by take me 6 months or 3 months hemi give up hemi come invest but suppose we hemi happen bamba hemi allow me economy blow hemi start roll hemi move forward and then you me create them more work blow you never know maybe place hemi no suit to me but he got one arfla area where them all systems so you make a hemi attract them all new business opportunity where come hemi create them workflow plan the lo yumi all nivan lo all nivans.
Thank you, Director Blo Immigration, Osem Yumi Harem. Fia Blo lusum job, emi no true. From URM, Lo Maut Lo Host, Director Blo Immigration, emi talem. Thank you, Thomas. But Yumi move, we call Mr. Williams. Suppose you have a story lo Yumi, successful story and lo Yumi lo South Malakula, especially lo side blo e-payment. Mi harem full up story about be e-good you yet you share them.
Okay, thank you, Thomas, moderator. I think 3 years back, around 2020, South Malakula, emi also molar la place lo Vanuatu even though emi one most remote place lo Vanuatu, be digital literacy emi one big fala problem blehem. From where you start talk about ICT, you start talk about all e-commerce, e-finance, all man all in just save no more. So it take me around 3 years lo we start lo catch up and pick up lehem. Lo site lo success stories lo one village. Where hemi remote, you know got accessibility lo site lo road, infrastructure you know got only means lo transport emi boat. But them high cost lo kasem airport, high cost lo kam kasem all mentioned as play. So solution we come inside through e-finance. All businesses mi vilay tok ko temol katab lo limas. Sabe mo lehem mo limas sabe how to use them. And then they make the choices themselves and only stop use them. One success story lo South Malagula looking one football team istablo one very remote place. After ipem one uniform we come out lo factory street lo Fiji through lo BSP bank lo place ya. If like come collect them no lo DHL lo place ya lo pot villa from inokat connection lo iteke mi kasem lo South Malagula. Then if like make every payments lo South Malagula. From we got connectivity through lo network. Narvala success story. First time I must travel local bank like 3 years down the road. I must travel local bank. The buy me cost me around 20,000. Plum I go withdraw him 5,000 vatu. But with them all e-finance payment solution, I stop lo island lo all villages lo no mo. Online lo make them all payment. And as we speak, full of businesses lo South Malekula only cashless finish. But some level istakam lo South Malekula lo tomorrow I go come ask him. Misawe pay online. Suppose you got mobile wallet to you with you. Full of gata only cashless finish. Full of parents only use lo pay school fee. You make him money no mo sabi item or money no mo sabi steal him. From cost rate ko lo bank account lo school mo registered lo finance system lo school. Emi safe. Full up time all businesses all stable all remote places. All manually especially all ship. Because traditional way lo imi stop shipping all kakub lo yumi aita ko lo nearest bank or suppose no imi use one process where we call them COD. Full up time money lose lo down the road o folem road we istakop lo ko lo shops we mi o talehem. But what them all e-finance payment solution ya, if I stop in gem life lo shops plumi wala, all homes plumi wala, if I pay mol ting lo all different business houses, lo mention das plumi. And then all ting ya, li just find them road pol kata lo ship lo kam kasem mi wala lo South Malekula. I think a small misabi kima patol success story we is to happen lo South Malekula, but the key player lo place ya mi digital transformation. Hemi one very important something where all people play me only must save. Semi save use time when you make them put use lehem save kivan lo life play you. One simple man where you stop lo level lo man town lo grassroots you save in same life one same man where you stop lo town. Thank you too much.
One question say, why now Malakula? You know, narvalapat lo tingi good blow you share him lo you me say from one na you me choosum South Malakula blow pilot them. Me understand say me one pilot project. Suppose you say share him lo you me.
Thank you too much. I think question ya I think by imokut mi reverend ikolong office blow government chief information al katali select them piloted site lo South Malekula. But me no sabe provide them one answer where me strategy kami.
Narvala question no mo say time where you Mr. Yusum e-payment system ya one na me some little challenge where you me face him or you tell them say emi mo safe you me transfer money from one place equal supplier. You got some challenge where you me face him?
Yes, thank you moderator. I think I may take a mimi kamlo one question when we been asking yesterday and that question was shelved. Let me know answer. Also, me talam big fala challenge for me digital literacy. You must have how to use them. Mo you put them risk is stable you want, and the choice when by you make them stable you want from where you want them use them to give one life to you. All risk when me stop, me make one example lo one farmer when me send them over lo 200,000 equal to one bank. Luckily, me will must talk quick time lo me will karambak. But even no one them talam me lo frighten me lo you know use them. Point lo you me emi lo talam say risk is stop. Be you must ask him. Pasin bli mi ol man VANUATU, you look money you make him, you too you want them copycat lehem now. Be you must go ask him. All man South Malagula only no school. Be only ask him. How na mi vla isabi yusum blokivan no life blo mi vla. Then only isabi yusum man. It may happen 2 years ago where risk ya mitok pao dia. Benaya everyone in full swing. Moli sabi yusum mol e-payments blo givan lo life blo kata. Thank you.
Thank you, William. Time blue you miss tako. I think suppose we okatalo audience only got some question, but you may allow him small time. Blo olgata is have a question and all presenters will start blow for it. Me look lo protapita lo way or online too. Suppose you miss have a karam. I think got one question online, huh? Oh, now we are connect finish. Okay. One panel member blow Yumi lo session today afternoon. I think it's just kasem Yumi connection you right. Now we are mi valay listen lo you, give him space lo you, blow you introduce you.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, moderator, and good afternoon, everyone. Really, all the staff. Good afternoon to everyone. Really, staff watch and part for e-commerce this afternoon. Sorry, we got small internet problem. Hopefully that is fixed now. Sorry, we also not been part of the discussion earlier where colleagues only give more insightful insights, very important insights in terms of e-commerce. How have been thrive over the past few years, and we sure say you've been talk about full up some evenings where you've covered more perspective for me as a me come on look only as someone where hemi got one small business. It's one small project for me, one small hobby for me, and me missing them all kinds of things. But background for me too, me work big one full up with the marketing and communications with them, with different people, businesses or NGOs or organizations. So bread and butter is marketing and communications for me. I think opinion for me. I think my colleagues too bali sabe touch more in terms of or sabe feed in terms of discussion. Um, in, in terms of e-commerce, the growth that we've been observing over the years, the biggest growth that has been happening during the time of pandemic. A lot of things were really been people had to adjust and people had to become something. They had to grow a different way of revenue. And so, transformation, look, especially law platform we're living in Vanuatu, is people transition into e-commerce the time of the pandemic. People had to earn money, so you had to go into different business avenues. And so it not just all people email grassroots or locals, but also businesses, well, medium-sized scale, small businesses and large-scale businesses. So we've been really going to e-commerce during the time of the pandemic. All funding too, I think we've been looking say people benefit now through selling their stuff online. So a lot of funding to come through, make sure say only support them on grassroots, especially small scale businesses, grassroots people, you must have a upskill during the time of the pandemic, and you must have move through that with the rest of the world and use the online platform as a way of selling things and as a way of making things easier. I think also one not something where you've been observing too during that time is that a lot of businesses really online, we don't get extra costs. You know, got extra costs and you know them on staff, you know them rent. So that's a lot in terms of online businesses. It got so many benefits to it. In terms of grassroots, because we don't have to pay for all the extra costs where in terms of rent, monthly expenses, in terms of staff salary where you must pay more time. So hemi really helping me where as far as one mama where hemi sell house where hemi no got work, we look to full up in terms of online businesses of got full up mama or young bala where only go into that form of business where only have use more all online platforms, especially social media, Facebook, TikTok, and all this Instagram, only Zoom, all products, all one make them. So hemi help them because they don't have to pay and cover all the extra costs when hemi come running a business. Hemi give him a lot of hemi also give him a lot of in terms of social media platforms, only also support them in terms of what you're trying to sell, only support you how do you reach more customers, how to do all these different things. So, from my opinion, a lot of benefits of a lot of small scale businesses where only decide to only use some e-commerce platforms or social media platforms. From my experience, probably sell more products, get them. I hope if there's any questions or.
Thank you, Florida. You me online. Suppose you got some question. Well, get the audience or online. You sabe send them me come. Florida emi stop emi just explain them. No suppose me kasem you clear. Quality emi no really good, but emi all service where you valatu provide them online where cost them emi cheap. You me compare them all physical work where you me make them a small time. You got one or two question. Pratapita, I think. And we got one question. Lol, kata presenters, blow you me. Give him one microphone, Lahem, please.
Okay, thank you. You want to ask a question long? Baladay ano southern end long grupo sa present ya. So you got several tok where you will say usum ya. Some kind of a cashless. Cashless. Cashless transaction. You see, we don't got money. Time you refer to South Maligula, you start off in Mavis, finish lo Bonfor or Farun or Hokai, where place. You may want to look at the places where you will look them, or the terrain where you will cooperate them. all kata different kind commodity way operate lehem. When them now nature plong business we will have conduct them. Okay, so for example, suppose we want them 3 road lo maruana tete lo milim bisa bakarem kan also. So me want them some local something basically what people here were only participating in local business here. Only been undergo some training before they make him. Okay? And of course, definitely you have to have money in the bank somewhere. Because sometimes say you cashless, hey, means you don't got money. So you don't got money involved in the transaction. Yeah. Okay? So because me give him the you 1 pig, you give me 5 mat. Okay? That's cashless. So what do we mean cashless? What are you really nature of the definition I use. Okay? What obviously people must got money inside, in order to must got transaction inside one bank someplace. Yeah? I mean, no nature of the business here. What I mean, now my understanding, or you use you pata system. You give him you give him the then it's cashless. Okay, how what name now you mean him? Thank you.
Thank you, Lo. Very good question. I could blow itay ask him blow. Maybe you explain him blow everyone only sabe. Time Mr. Brivelo cashless lo blesya, Mr. Minim se first time you use lo hard cash, play you karam you stop walk with them. But with them e-finance solution we stop now ya, mi vle no mo karam money stop walk with them. Money stop lo mobile phone. As long as one payment option where you choose with a lo TCL, lo Vodafone, lo National Bank, lo one bank, Bread Bank, as long as account blue UME healthy, then you can buy anywhere. And patlo question blue say you got some form of awareness. Local governance committee where me represent them, me vilay make empatia. Lo me vilay educate them all man because you may raise up law one culture where you must look something law hand like you give him pick play you give him mat lo me. One something you know sabi pass on all si mo ikam kasem lo dos step play you. As we speak, South Maligula now ya product me vilay trade internally with the me vilana mo all 7 vala communities lo South Maligula. Mi pem something ko lo one farmer product day find them road plehem no mo ikam kasem double milo house. I give lo livelihood because before me must wait. Me no sabe ha must stay by kasemi prataya o si stay by kiaman lo mi o by grown with the money blo mi but cashless we mi will use them through lol payment solutions I make them life become more easier. Me option yan saram question.
I think you need to look clearer before I say who now am mediator. When you will use some bank, you will use some digital company, the Vodafone company, or one. Because obviously money must be held somewhere in order for transaction to proceed. So, so sorry, most of some immediately, but me must admit, most of the some that about me do me Alicia. Yes, I'm not used to it. Thank you. So you could be clear, most by me, you may understand them. Okay. Obviously, the money must be held somewhere in a credible institution so that transaction is have to proceed. So you try to tell them say, okay, Vodafone, Digicel, National Bank. So money it must be deposited in a certain institution of credible standing so that transaction is have to go ahead. So which one is this? Okay.
Thank you. I think what them yeah, Digicel mo Vodafone got all online services block ta stop ya. Pe lo mobile phone blue you stop pot with them na ya. Payment solution block ta stop with them. You got VANUATU we mi blow Vodafone and my cash we mi blow Digicel. And every narvala banks ya only got lo own apps blow kata. And then people down lo South Maligula only choose whichever bank where only want them fit him account blow kata make them healthy. Then only start blow only shop and buy. That's what I mean blow mitalam cashless. And hemi stop no more blow hemi address him all challenges also me mentioned him earlier on. Thank you.
By me compliment them response plo prada lo konaya. I think the cashless emi emi one terminology where emi come up lo rise lo one mo le mobile payment and digital payment. Well, cashless, it doesn't mean people with no cash. Cashless payment, basically means a transaction is committed and processed without the use of physical coins or physical notes. Like instead of me getting that 5,000 VATU note and purchasing something, uh, that that 5,000 is held up in my bank, or he held up lo one account lo me with the one agent. For example, time where you go deposit him that vala 20,000 lo post office, lo you go lo family blue lo bankis. That 20,000 is now deposited into post office. So you see those 20,000 VATU notes are not the exact specific 20,000 VATU notes whereby money is karamau today. It goes into post office tela emi receive him. At the end of the day, emi karamani go deposit him lo account lo post office. So time money emi karamau lo way, emi is actually karamau the one agent. But then post office must replenish him. Now tati blomi emi one M2 agent lo sola. Hemi register lo Vodafone lo plesia as one agent. Time where you want to deposit him money M2 you go inside lo account blue you go lo one M2 agent. That this is nemblem Tombosto. Tombosto, this is my 5,000 VATU. Tombosto ikarem, register them now. So anything you buy from that agent is actually deducted from your M2 account. So like now you've got a Visa card. You've got a Visa card right now, right? Yes. But the money is at Bread Bank. So whatever you purchase lo Chills Cafe from that Visa card, the money goes there. But then Chills Cafe have to retrieve it. Lo one certain time where only consolidate them that vala transaction. Maybe minusave how often only go lo bank lo carry out, but maybe fortnightly or weekly. So I've got a PayPal account. That is being popular during the past 3 years, but now no more use from say misave use direct Visa debit card lo me. But cashless is a very important thing. I know maybe you misabe pasem igolo maybe akenisi. Can you sort of elaborate like I'm a vendor now and I'm gonna sell juice at your platform, the CU platform, and someone overseas from probably Australia, Sydney, RC Walker would like to sort of purchase 100 cups of juice from Pignini Bar through you and then notify the family that they can pick it up for free. Well, it's actually being paid, but from there. So how am I going to receive the money? Is it going to be held up in my account? Possibly I pass on my claim. Like that, because we want to orient the response in a more practical approach.
Thank you. Before I deliver the microphone to her, not only something we need, but is the cost of doing business that way. Because you must talk about cost of doing business here too. People don't legally have a lot kind of some cashless. I mean, sorry, the what you call smart island lo malikulaya. When them now, the way you run a business, obviously there must be some costs attached to it. Then you look at the volume of business where you want to put it in, because costs for them too, we must factor them into the business you're doing. So I want to know when them now cost per business supposed to make them long. Take a more simple example. No, understand back. Come microphone.
Thank you. Before you go lem, cost plus business, I think there is a small percentage where you add on low one payment, low cashless payment. Like if you go now to what name Kavelo Bisaya? Rossi. Suppose you go to Kavelo Rossi, you want to purchase some coffee, 500 VATU, but I mean, no say allow because it's under 1,000. But if it's 1,000 VATU, you have a swipe ATM, swipe Visa card, but then they have to put a small charge on top, 3%. So that 3% is the cost of housing that small machine and then some cost to the bank. Bread Bank because Visa is not owned by Bread Bank, it's owned by Visa. So I think they're going to share that 300 VATU on top of that 1,000.
Oh yes, to answer your questions, if we use Bread Bank online system or Vodafone M-Pesa, it will go to your bank account here in Vanuatu.
The other banks are going to give me a small charge because of that service, or they are going to cost you or cost me.
It will be taken from our commission. So once we take our commission from your payment, then it will go to your bank account, the rest. So all the cost goes through us, not you. Yeah.
Okay, but it's intelligently being processed by your system.
Yes, yes. That's right.
Okay. I think by answer them by Milu kosem se by tuta pitan na buat by starting one e-commerce platform soon from ibu ka asking question.
Yes, one more question. Okay, please I give him one microphone, law CIO. One question or one comment, one additional info.
Thank you. Mi chesta kambe mi aram cost plo all transactions mi stop tram lo mi keme lo site lo ePay. Possibly listen kod lo tok plo mi vela lo yesterday lo first session. One tok mi vela bin putum se humanidim plo mi convert policy plo government at the moment where universal access policy called universal service policy. And one of them is to address that particular issue. And to address a particular issue here, you need to put in place one of the government payment gateway. And government payment gateway, no, by help them email citizens, instead we make them physical all banks. Then by government, I subsidize them one different way, by me look how mechanism plan by me work. And may not by help them all farmers. Thank you, Thomas.
I think by me talam small actual lo practicality lo success story I think yes semi true lo one rural place cost lo transportation by me very high compared to the cost of the charges whereby you use them. Like for example, suppose you start paying one something lo National Bank, the cost is around 22 patu. Whereby katali charge me blow you pay me lo account lo narvelaman directly account to account. And suppose you stop using transport, you pass them, you go pay one something. Alala, I remember you go from 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000. Pamian Saramol. Thank you.
I think Director Blow Immigration and make one additional answer.
I think by me, one time I provide them one additional response no more cost of doing business. Whether my city, you may have calculate them all charges we by stop swap them cut, but you compare them all amount where you can amount lo cut play with them not only same way transport. For instance, Mivla and Aplo immigration suppose where you come line up with them all man blow you lot some physical application blow visa you. So you expect them the whole morning blow by you start follow them up line. But with the my city you stand low office play you maybe within minutes you send them you save make them one hour something. So time you save cost them me atu also say take them say hey me allow me blow by you save make them one hour something low time. So cost blow doing business you may not look low money no more way you miss taputum but you may look all narfla something to him you contribute equal same time blow you also way when we experience when you have serum low you may low immigration time where you may move all application eco online person him stop low office plan him is have a lot some application plan within minutes then him make a one hour something rather than you cham low one pass you come custom place you follow them queue by the time you stand up low line I think him 11:30 so you stop hang around you wait low 1 o'clock you come so lo me look say by whether me visa portal lo inflate putung out there me help them plan the all clients blow you me
And we cut them down time, more cost too.
yes.
So you look beauty blow e-commerce, all experience or life experience, successful story you may harem. From time blow you me by you me wrap up, by me give him a chance ikolo midroy, beginning ba When him encouragement, you sabe give him lol get away things you know sabe make him blow benefit more use more opportunity lo internet service e-commerce especially when I'm not use I give him lol viewers blow you me or listeners blow only tap in equal lol benefit or opportunity way stuff.
Question. Sorry. Me understand the time is short. I think I'm not really sure the next session got every panelist can finish, but possibly commit give him small more time and especially little people will when they ask him question. Me interest mas plus save business plus lady where me stop online all kinds of things. Me understand say hey me stop order online after me sell online. Me save ask him suppose me tell him more about or experience for him lo place ya how now business play me grow more or when him not challenge me face him knowing that now him style of Fiji be business is on. Thank you. Thank you.
Parem question, pusu katolan saplehem.
Thank you, Thomas. Answer your question, Blue, and thank you all good for the discussion. We start go ahead. Milan full of something to lahem. I think something where about online businesses, as I've been telling is, very effective, and it costs you nothing to do a business online. It literally costs you nothing. All you have to do is post. Power blow online platforms. I think on people something when we know the same to say. There's a thing where we also have to think about is you can pay, but you have a business play online to please have an increasing reach, but manually or little product for you, or in my case, me just share them because I don't living in VANUATU. Living in VANUATU has the same capacity, but you bring in new customers. Same as you pay on Facebook, but you push them, post view. So, look, case for me, there's a lot of things where he make him easy, but me have stop of living somewhere else. If I'm still running business in VANUATU because every Sunday me online. It's just when me want them, for example, all products will come through and you want them advertising on certain type of product when they come up, for example, all shirt really or arrive. So the moment we put them online, we got option me save pen Facebook me advertise them or me just share them because I live in Vanuatu. It gets me the same amount of reach, the same amount of sales, and the same amount of people. So me one option. Also, me also got one place where people only have only pick him up all stock. That's the most important thing. A lot of small scale businesses, so where all kinds of things only face hard time with them is all challenges how they can get or how people can access their stock. So I think there's a lot of initiatives where that people are trying to do deliveries and all these different things. And we got cost or several colleagues only talk about there's cost associated with those type of services, small costs, whatever a percentage they are, but there's more costs. But in a lot of cases for small businesses or small scale businesses where online businesses, me benefit from say so me at one location no more, me at one place where customers will pick up. It costs us nothing, but people just come and pick up their stuff. We've less of a standard place no, but client and become picking up product play location and even pick up things. Very cost efficient. A lot of I know that a lot of parents, or especially mama, where only start house, only not all jobs, only go into this business from say, more effective, only cap on business the same, other than only cap on business where it require them time, it require them extra expenses, side, it's more beneficial, but you use some online platforms, in this case, e-commerce, but you put them out business, you. I think the downside now when we look small scale businesses or all kinds of things, and I think a lot of business around Vanuatu is the cost government puts on you starting a business. For example, one mama where me want them put hemi order products online, for example. After hemi karamika, customs hemi one requirement say when you reach 10,000 max, was you're spending, you reach 10,000 max in term, and that includes service flow bringing your stuff over and all this additional cost. So everything within 10,000, above that, they will start charging you. And the amount they charge is really high. Like one mama had me karam product but everyone only work within a budget. So tamal karam product and it's slightly off number within a certain price range. Some mamas are looking at paying almost half of custom payments, custom charges just to remove them out. So you order something for 10,000 and then you pay customs another 3,000, 5,000. So have me affecting big one or kind of small scale businesses or same. In my case, okay, I have a job and me some run a business there on the side. Bill one mama we have me stand a house and run one platform or same. It's not going to be cost effective or extra charges there, but killing business plan on the spot. So all little things the same only come into play there. Otherwise, in terms of using online platforms to run your business, you sort of start anywhere, any country, as I am doing right now, and you can run your business back home, or you can run your business in another country. In so many cases on other clients, and I work with them, say VANUATU, and I can still advertise their stuff in other countries. It's very effective. It doesn't cost you much, and it's very easy. I think something to consider when doing a small scale business. So we start making them online.
You got one more question, Loe Trivala?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to much Livla team where you've organized some e-commerce event. Me one them seram small thing no more. Some experience for me lo site lo e-commerce. Me got experience me work lo for a phone. Me part lo team lo establishing VANUATU. Mo same time me finish lo VANUATU me go lo MyCash mo me run MyCash lo digital. So e-commerce, basically come roll mobile money, and we got all three factors blame. Number one, fast. Number two, convenient. Meaning say life easy. Number three, efficient. Meaning say cheap, affordable. So time say you Mr. Movie go e-commerce. E-commerce, one online something, no exist physically. Meaning say you know have particular store. Allow you to work with them or something online no more. So therefore payment method plan, but you need to you make them lo cashless way. So any come through lo digital payment. Now VANUATU lo site lo digital payments, no one you something. Times you take me go back lo one example or say you pay credit blue lo phone. You stop back lo digital finish. You basically you exchange them cash, probably top them up phone blue. Times you call all the options blue, lo pay more plans blue, lo put all in one data, you used to make one e-commerce transaction. Lo se mak fasinya now, probably make me go lo level, lo pay all goods, more services, lo majority, lo market. So therefore, now we stop VANUATU got all changes blame. Lo e-commerce happen, we need to cut infrastructure blame. We need to need to work with them government, need to work with them telecommunications, to give him access easy. From by you need him internet, by you need him all laws, to protect them user. By you protect them and we receive money. So payer with them receiver, they must be protected. So please me part all regulations. Plumi lo country, well kata now, only make sure say money plea calls them, only say track them, say you lose you calls on them. Or suppose where me no receiving one payment, you also. Or suppose me pay one something, infrastructure, it allows say how now, but protake start move flow A to B, B to C, kasi me. So infrastructure me problem now. So you must work lo e-commerce lo pressure, you make on something, government you need to put commitment plan. We say government is to work hard lo meken, but me sure say you miss have meken, from lo experience lo me, that you call people store, lo me tell say you move you call e-commerce, el kata li ask them do you first time say customer base blue ready or no. So tayo make e-commerce symposium and me educate you me, you me save everyone is have move to e-commerce or shops or say everyone will start or use have me ready. So my name is small statement one time sir. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Law. Experience for you. Misave se fula bolista learn through law. One name you Mr. Sherem story and you me law today law afternoon. Any more question? Yes, by cut all challenges for him. Because you rightly tell him say he must cut all infrastructure where misave address them all issues which that happen. Suppose where you Mr. Ko law e-commerce system or platform. CIO you want to talk about a little bit low side flow infrastructure?
Straight, the thing is, we've been talk about small finish labs about infrastructure. You make a plan, you may zoom, you may upgrade them links for the government. You got 2 projects with the own one is Starlink, where you may issue license or get a finish. You may issue telecommunication license last month, and last week only been issued business license. So you may with them only get validated commercial offer by law regulator, and once it's done, then only go business. When something we interesting Starlink, I mean you have backhaul them. I mean one technical word where me minimum say you may have use them instead, but you may call internet overseas, then you may use them. You may replace them all some of all microwave links play me go island or link where you got all tower with them all antenna and tablet ketaya. You use them small dish but Vodafone. You use them sorry Starlink, then you may come back to Solar Villa and then you may use them submarine to go overseas. And then you have a boost to big one speed mobile you sorry affordability with them I mean we Mr. Pascal today. Lo site lo safety lo all data where you transact them lo e-commerce. Mi velesta passe one lo this coming session lo parliament. Where you may call them online data privacy protection. And the lawyer now by protect them together site, buyer with them seller to make sure that when you make one transactions lo digital arena or cyberspace, then you sure say the transaction is secure. By me give man penalties to all man will trample stealing or trample divert all funds. Me wanna put more some no say one little something to when me could lose e-payment or cashless and me lo issue all businessman only service tell them say pa you me say make him say can steal all business or something or something but you be avoided from say every something and be pass online. So me bank to bank. So that's one of the big reasons why full of all businesses overseas today only go from cashless. From cash to yolam cash, you save karam put them kolo pocket, and then you tell them say no nakatini payment and be done. But with them e-commerce, with them payless or no cashless, you know so I hide from say everything and me show up. Once you sell them one something, then you got track problem stop. Thank you.
Thank you, CIO. Mena you mi harem government me make him. Emi play role play him, all operators too, all got all function roles play play make him sure say that you Mr. Go online, but he got security, got safety play him. Mo emi easy blow this have track him. Suppose he got one issue where me connected with them service where you Mr. use some law online. Yes, emi true. Or say me understand say he got 2 or 3 laws where by national parliament emi sabe look him law November maybe. Lo isabe help me facilitate them. One way you start talk about today. By no got one man and me go hide also before. Be time you start go e-payment cashless. Be all low blame too.
Sorry, Evelyn, one supplementary no. I will look all process for registrations for SIM card we start happen today. Say every man we got one SIM you must register and name you. I mean follow more something and we must talk about it. So that any transactions where you pass them through cyberspace, and me one transaction one man me own them, so you must have a track them. So I mean, purpose flow all regulations we must put them in place. Now, something when we tell them lo site flow all infrastructure flow ICT, but you may plan to put them on domestic cable, submarine cable where you come overseas. You may plan to put them one where me domestic we buy linking all islands lo Vanuatu, and I mean me one must not only from e-commerce but from you me prone lo disaster, and you miss finish every time cyclone come. You play multa was play me full town, but I mean one put something from for some government with the mall operators, but well, you must invest every time. Every employer or beginning employer, you must put more money for the big tawa. Now you want to make him say me cut one sustainable plan, but you make him, and that's the reason why you miss the criminal domestic cable. And ikat plan blem mistako narabla something to mista panam putum lo pesa say government plan lo putum top villa data centers, one lo Port Villa and one lo Santo. From once whereby you start enroll or e-commerce, then by produce one you start call more big data. And big data, I mean not only by the terms of big data as a big one, but I mean enable you government or private sector blow make plan the analysis. Plan blow make say how na you be fine tune all businesses, small policies, small regulations block government, plus system livelihood block all citizens play. Thank you again.
Thank you, CIO. Emena URM, osem CIO, emi Chief Information Officer, we come law office, law Chief Information Office, we under law Prime Minister's Office, emi start talem, when now government emi start making, blow properly address them all issues where you may start facing, all challenges, especially where you may face them time where you may start trade online. By me give him last chance here, he call Trivala presenters more online Florida. Suppose you start yet low online. Blow Kenton, you when I'm now you have a give him also blow wrap up. Encourage him ni Vanuatu say you run him successfully beginning nipa. You don't need him big fella cash or capital. When I'm now you have encourage him from maybe next year lot time also by full of more people only come only interest blow share more success story.
Thank you, Thomas. We got 4 points below me, Samema pa talk below me about this topic success. Success doesn't come overnight. Success requires a lot of work. Success requires a lot of commitment and dedication. And the story is not something that happens overnight as well. Everyone journey. So the stories that we are sharing is not, it sounds very cool, it sounds very nice, but it went through a lot of fire. Yes. So success is something that you have to really work and work and work and work and work hard. People that say work smart. Yes, you can work smart. Vanuatu, the cost of running a small business is very, very high. I mean, for my shoes business, everywhere in Port Villa, people are doing shoes. I'm no different to any other cafes and restaurants that are doing shoes. But how do I excel? It's because of e-commerce platform when we mentioned this, the business suite of Facebook. And I'm sure that you is going to come, and I'm going to migrate over to this platform or to our app so that enemy enable me, blow me, innovate. The talk innovate is if you are staying in the same place, find another thing, go up there. It's not about money, it's about idea. Entrepreneurship phase one. E-commerce will drive entrepreneurs in Vanuatu. And entrepreneurs will graduate into big business people. And big business people will employ more people, and more people, that means more money, and more money, that means more revenue for the government. It's an equation that goes around and around, but it building Vanuatu. Next thing is Starlink. Awesome, thank you, Chisayo, mo thank you, lo TRBR. We been fight with them, about Starlink. Starlink is a very important infrastructure, piece of infrastructure, just like my phone. In the past, we used to go to telephone booths. Now we've got the power of mobile phone, VANUATU, MyCash, any mobile banking. Everything is done on my mobile. This time, Starlink come. We will still continue to use Digicel. You cannot do away with Digicel and Vodafone. I think Fulaman only misinterpreted me that Starlink will come and we're going to do away with Digicel and Vodafone. No. Digicel and Vodafone are cellular network. They're going to stay here until Jesus comes back. Starlink is just a complementary system. It's a Wi-Fi. Emiran love Wi-Fi 5th generation, so it's fast. But enable you as an entrepreneur to work remotely and anywhere. Law event where you come outside Lonara conference. That is my second, third, fourth. You know, on time say start when I'm delivery. Delivery is a very important thing when it comes to e-commerce. People will buy medicines, and medicine, emergency medicines. People lo Muna, people lo Emau, people lo Lelepa, and people lo various places around Vanuatu. Starlink enable them drone delivery from any usum higher data transfer rate. Only run them one something only call them Starlink enable them drone. This time, suppose me fly drone me, who ya we start flying drone fly who you out of sight, you out of line of sight, drone in almost have fly. But with them Starlink, me have fly drone as far as AP, as far as molecular. Only call them be beyond visual line of sight. As long as me got Starlink, me continue me connect them drone blow me with them Starlink, me got drone, me put medicine inside, it goes to the exact geolocation, lo drop and parcel. So it can be done now. I can fly as far as Santo. Suppose I give you one corridor or one special flight channel, blow, you may fly them. So Starlink me go to blow e-commerce parcel delivery. It's doable. It depends on the law, GCIO plus DRR plus government law, all the work law, all civil aviation rules and all telecommunication systems. The last thing is sell things online. Vanuatu beverage, not the only place where I sell water. When the CEO app comes, I own an online shop. I can be also selling Vanuatu water on my Mawa app or on my CEO space. So the space that I have can be selling Vanuatu water, I can be selling mobile phone, I can be selling everything here. It doesn't need you to purchase things, it just needs you to become a third party, and then you make money. If you sit there and bite your fingernails, you won't make any money. Go to these platforms and start selling. Don't only buy, sell, lo contribute lo Vanuatu. Thank you.
You excel finish me tell them say you may wrap up. But where place so this have a find news, blow supposedly need him advice. Blow make a business online. And me I mean you lo you me where place so this have a find him, you lo him.
Me stop every time lo pignini pa be na mi no mo staff from Tumas Manika. Be me still interested patika one place ya lo villa. Lo place only call them VBL. Place only run entrepreneurship. Lo one very structured approach. Me suppose you come ask him advice lo me by me run all over the place by it news so. So I'm always at pignini pa come. If you are serious entrepreneur, I'm going to share you my experience. I'm going to motivate you, and I'm going to fight your chest to go out there and make money. But the best place to be sort of have a better understanding on how to run an e-commerce or online business. Mr. System, you like on a low-lab building, go up to the 4th floor, talk to a lot of FBL, pay one small amount of fee. They will teach you and you're going to learn new things and then they will coach you to become an e-commerce savvy lady or gentleman.
You may got one question online. Suppose you answer him.
Does cashless interest on payments online through banks or platform compared to cash at hand? If so, how does that benefit cash route of unforeseen charges or interest adapted? Or do interest or charges to apply on cashless payments? I think to be transparent, every intermediary systems in place where only processing payment, only incurring interest. For that's a thing. But I think how low manage him that. I mean, sabi ko, it depends on the business itself. But I think the best person to answer that question is Akenesi. There's a question online. I think if they can put it up on the screen. But I think same question na too, you should go direct apply immigration, like suppose me pay visa apply me online. What are some charges where apart from the cost of the visa itself and then the cost of processing the actual payment? But do you, yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I can't read it from here.
So does cashless incur interest on payment online through banks and platforms? And are there other hidden charges?
Not for the sellers. I think, like I mentioned before, it's once we take the commission, all the charges for the banks and conversion rates and everything will be taken out of that. So there's no other hidden fees there.
When you say conversion rates, is it a stable thing like currency, or does it
Yes.
fluctuate?
Yeah, because it fluctuates. Because if someone based from Australia, there will be conversion fees to Vanuatu, as well as if we're using Vodafone and VANUATU, they have their own percentage as well that they will be taken from the commission. So after all of that, the rest goes to the sellers. Yeah, but it's taken all of that from our commission.
I think there is also an important aspect of the conversion.
Yes.
If you were to sell in VANUATU, I think it's not the best currency to sell things because it's sort of comparatively, with other currencies. So,
oh yes.
What are the best currency to sell on your platform?
Oh, with SYU, there's only one currency available at the moment, and it's the Australian currency. So when you list your prices on SYU, it will be Australian currency. If it's $8, it's $8 Australian, not Vanuatu.
Because I won't be selling at any other currency. Otherwise, I lose out on the profit I make as a vendor.
Yes.
The Australian one, AUD and USD is
yeah, that's the default currency for SYU at the moment. Yeah. Yes, it's only Australian.
So let me make it a friend way asking question. Suppose you want them selling something online, best lo you sell them lo USD or you sell them lo UAD because online platform provider by garamount small money plehem. For example, by garamount 20 fatu for your processing payment, and then that way convert them. Time now you start lose too. From let's say me purchase them 100 USD, then at the end of the time, but you got them 50 or something from some money you lose to do with them currency, and rate of currency changes every day. So the best thing for me is buy in USD or AUD and sell in USD or AUD. So in that way, lose out. Yes, you always sort of.
Yeah, it also benefits the islands because Australian dollar is quite high. So if you're listing your bag for $20, it's $20 Australian. So you'll get more in Vanuatu dollar than Australian.
That's the perfect answer. You get more. You don't lose out.
Thank you. Think by me answer my question and then Mr. Mega wrap up on it. Firstly, I want to acknowledge some presence for Honorable Minister where me start with them Yumi lo this afternoon. Thank you lo service staff lo. I think by wrap up with me give him me come also one government institution where me play establish some ICT lo provide them all services. One law all advice where Pamba mi sabi kim up law narfla colleague directors will stop thinking law defensa insight law karamol systems si kam help them yumi blow provide them all services also yumi stop provide them all services where equal law all citizens all public services firstly you need law Pamba you take time from yumi exist finish all narawan na ting hemi all stop ding ding blow bombay all start one business be yumi bin stop run one provide one service finish and then you stop try blow you carry in one system come blow hemi help you blow improve on how you provide them all services cycle all season so you take them time blow you and try blow karam the whole team blow you blow bomba hemi stop with them you set them one goal or objective where hemi clear take them the whole team inside and then once the whole team hemi stop with them you and then you play move to that direction but you currently you say suppose you want to stop taking direction ya team you stop all one out of that direction but you face and plan the challenge so bomba hemi must be one collective thinking where everyone agree him and then you may work towards. You mean all government institutions. Time bomba you go out lo you got one system you come I think by you look one fender hemi chamin lo hemi one by hemi chamin I think by you got thousands of vendors where bomba only want to help you blow friend but you need law take them time you survey when them now system where you play really stand look out them. You know, some you got on one system where you say no price play, maybe cheap, no system, maybe work local country. No, you need to take them time, you assess them, and then you ask them whether Bomba Hemi Savi allow you flexibility blue system, you make them all changes lehem blow Bomba Hemi feed them business environment law. You mean of another blow, you start provide them service equal citizens where you start. So, for instance, suppose we dale hemi aglo visa, mi vle no karawan system ikam we hemi develop mol visa finish, mi vle kam no mole, mi vle follow mol visa we stop. No, mi vle kara system ikam, mi vle that's okay. Hemi all visas we mi vle want them, mi vle develop them. All new visas here inside the system blow by hemi suitum business environment more all resources we mi vle kat. Lastly, you mean all government services, time when you stop karami in all systems, could blow you look to one now all client base where you must provide them service you will get. Department of Immigration hemi got two client base. One hemi all services we may provide them visa, you may service hemi all foreigner. So blow you may safety call ICT, hemi want something where by you say all client you only wait only wait hem loli karam. Time when me play karam in new system lo passport, plan lo all age where by me dalem say all this time you know let's be cut online application or no. You say no, you know got online application. Because plan the all people blame you, all this stuff apply from passport, by it taken time law, by all this have a law, only full all forms online, only lots of more application, more even only make a more payment online. So me play decide say okay, you make a system but part law all online application by hemi one process where by you slowly karami come inside. So hemi all advice where full experience when me play been go through him. It's time where you stop carrying all your systems, but you must make sure look low when them now all client blow you requirement blow all client blow you before Bombay you stop carrying system where you want them carry blow help you blow provide them service blow service semi accessible law all client where you stop provide them service law get. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Director Blow Immigration. While you missed up Blow wrap up, you got one question law online. Okay, me Karim signal say we answer and finish. Okay, thank you, Director Blow Immigration. Or say you may share experience blame or some law private sector, private business. You may have experience blow Department Blow Immigration. You may move go law local government law you may law South Malakula experience blow you may when risk or challenge where you may face them or you start also one lesson learned by after me giving me lo invited guest lo you miss also got some additional information from here mi sabes e-commerce symposium mi very important so you me lo smart island.
Thank you, Bas Moderator. Moving forward on a consumer perspective, the background where Shemitalam lo one rule part of Vanuatu. Firstly, eminitim digital transformation. One citizens, suppose you want them, you may use some e-commerce or e-finance, you may stop use them. More enjoy them, you must have how you use them. Time you talk about him, digital transformation ya, you need you also reach him all market vendors play you me. Because time when you start low one rural place, you need you trade with them one place low open centers, all market vendors play me, or you must prepare flow you may work together. So number one recommendation or moving forward, we want them put them digital transformation. Number two, breaching Kabia, one company, he must pick him up logistics. Logistics part plan, plo emi set him up, plo emi move him. All goods from one point equal another. And emi very important. Suppose no more. One company by him pick him up, by him put him yumi lo next level altogether. Mitalam thank you lo Vanuatu government, presence plehem, lo support wali stop giving, lo smart island, mo miklat lo stop today, lo kimo impact stories, where you will haram. We believe that suppose we stop change South Malagula, model ya emi sabe replicate across the full Vanuatu. Mo isabe work. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Experience plus South Malakula, also mitalem, M1 pilot project. A successful story anyana by sabe mekem say got more project osem lo narva pat lo Vanuatu. Honorable Minister Block Climate Change. Thank you. Where you sabe start with them Yumi lo session ya. Where you former Minister Block Finance lo side lo payment gateway. Suppose you sabe give him some additional information lo him. Or CIO or Mr. Fred Samuel, lo site lo payment gateway you'll cost from lo today, lo session today afternoon, you meet up plante or associated cost time where you missed up trade online.
Sorry, apologies, moderator. Good afternoon to you, more panelists. Mr. Concentrate, send one message. You have a refreshing question back. My apologies.
Yes.
After by Miss answer.
Lo site lo trading or making business online or associated cost blahem. Lo supplier, especially all users, end users, only want them making business, but when them cost by the expect them got all different nature of the business. But time when you me talk about payment gateway, one him advice now you miss give him lot people play you me.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. Payment gateway. First and foremost, e-commerce, trading online. Also, where you may have lo funnel panelist, mo start lo daily post newspaper today. Probably before me talk about benefit play e-commerce, but me tell say you me one country where you may start develop. You me very young. You may give me one beautiful country, but you come with them own challenges. You may start one archipelago of 83 islands, and you mean also some country, the world, even the region like Samoa, Fiji, or even PNG, even Australia, New Zealand, where majority of the population only concentrated on 1 or 2 main islands. Therefore, roll out key infrastructure, I mean, quite easy and less costly. Whereas you mean quite challenging that you try to roll them out. Equal access to services and infrastructure across archipelago. So you may try to find more ways to make them lifelong citizens, make them easy, to make them see only have got good education, only have got entrepreneurs, make them lifelong they come good. Sorry, me take up too much time, but me suppose you should allow me. So e-commerce, so trading online, using internet infrastructure, financial services, me should make them live become easy, people play me rural areas. Only have come entrepreneurs more help them life pro gata by me tal say cost lo site lo set up businesses you got different type of cost mo plan mi sabe mi no sabe ko tumas lo detail blem but lo site lo trading online or simple cost blem I mean that you trade online you got the different platform you use to make payment you some use all mobile payment platform, also MyCash, M2, QuickPay, all operators, and then you got all kata we use have online, use small credit card you, and it got various other platform, e-commerce platform we use different services come with them own cost plan, and we have some you we started online by all the different cost plan, but by me simplify them, especially come on rural areas, mostly you is more all mobile payment platform blow existing operators. Cost plan, in fact, by me tell them see me almost got too much cost apart from you got all cost of course transaction using more platform, but I think major one now me the side law data. Being able to you go online, you must get access to data, you must pay, then you'll be able to transact online. But cost may be very minimal, and suppose you look on report lo TRPR, some non cost premium especially side lo online be very reasonable, and benchmark across the region we're not far and we're not too bad. Of course, we must compare with the Fiji development problem may start long time, or economic premium much more bigger than Limia, but we're doing reasonably well, if I may say. That you compare law cost may be very minimal compared to traditional mode of doing business, which is a bit more expensive. So my advice is, suppose you want the business play with flourish, go online, use some more e-commerce platform online. Try to be innovative with your business, and I'm sure by you shall prosper. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. CIO.
Thank you. But me put them some complimentary answer back in. One of my you missed out talk me to do with them payment gateway, and suppose you look at the moment you make at one I think one payment gateway stuff in VANUATU, but me done via bread bank. I think kata lo BSP or sa taram lo putum lo kata in place. But those are commercial entities where lo enlofted, but it still charge them customers premium and government and no kateni control of them. The best practice way you should cut lo help citizens premium government and should own them one own payment gateway blehem. And now sos Minister of Finance recall with the current Minister of Finance system bless us to now saja. And one lol something we left like emblem please, you finance, you must facilitate them with the Mivalalo GCIO, all policies, or the legislation, whereby me sabe enable establish one VANUATU payment gateway where me run by government. And suppose you listen to talk to me beginning, me bintalem se pa me start to introduce more universal service policy, and one lol main objectives for universal service policy. And me look subsidize some cost all kind of semeno. And not only this one, but me also subsidize some cost let's say for example you make a VANUATU postica from me work play hemena instead from name no sa postam letter I finish you must use email so you must have use mo kata list up vehiculate all goods all around the country, and maybe send them go overseas, but cost play hem. But we must look like how na government and have absorb some law kita, and then customer be absorb some lokata. And now one way Mr. Level subsidy cost to it. Government and have come into them. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Minister Blow, Climate Change.
Okay, thank you too much. Good afternoon, everyone. Me congratulate them you from our work we've been making yesterday, more today. Thank you too much for giving me opportunity to bring small comment. I think by me, Talamol Sims, me echo one you may have the places digital transformation now by creating efficiencies where you need to you may have enable them got more speed the transactions, and you must have reach out communities me more you must have a network and you may call rest of the world which is normally distant from us, but with them opportunities where you may get through the e-commerce more platforms where you may start developing. You may have bypassing some little difficulties where stop at the moment. For example, time we talk about all correspondent banking difficulties where you've been cut, and some current businesses only start experiencing yet. You may need you may look digital transformation. One all important piece of legislation we established it, where you may hope so by you may have a debate in November more passing, and me virtual asset legislation. So virtual asset legislation that may pass. By enable employee, you may have a look payment systems place be operational of VANUATU. For example, to the time you talk about Alibaba, you walk through Alipay. So all payment platforms, all some Visa, I mean, normally through the banks or MasterCard, and may all staff finish, but you got some challenges in relation to all systems where you've been set up in caution against some anti-money laundering with them counter-terrorism financing, where making me very difficult to operate at the moment. But with them passage law, virtual asset legislation, God willing, law November, by enabling me blame sabe got all legislative environment plus sabe facility them transformational systems we sabe allow me blame sabe facility them e-commerce small of not. At the moment, you may run away say cost remittance, for example, may be very difficult from Australia and New Zealand, and even currency conversion, I mean, one of the highest in the world. Normally, people should expect law standards, I mean, about 5%. The current cost law remittance more change in money come Vanuatu, I mean, around 14%, which is a lot. So, you may say releasing no more difference here, but make him say come down to 5% by saving more customers quite a lot of money. And so that's why you must look forward say by you continue to grow all areas here, not only in terms of ability to access where you may have about Starlink, and also maybe you may have about possible second submarine cable by creating security more redundancies in Vanuatu, whereby also possibility establish create them additional opportunities in Vanuatu. But you may have to say all systems of government, for example, immigration through Midas, already you start migrating all systems to go online, and all possibilities start making more applications online, and if possible, we making more payments online, and with them all changes to legislation, we start look forward them by making sure private sector has got opportunities plus making more normal innovation where government is not controlling, but it facilitate them greater business availability. Even not to participate fully inside law e-commerce environment of Vanuatu. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. CIO, I think that one additional information.
Sorry, me one them no more. Me aram talk director of immigration to do with them. How you me all directors with them all senior executive officers, public service. Me must work together. Me put them in place all proper systems. One or something when me Mr. Experience and Fred and me former CIO when me been work me been stepping law place me before. Mitwala been step experience of one challenge law all departments in the mitwala, but I mean full government, I mean all systems, all you know start talk between all keta. That means by you lines department, by you enter records for you. Per records but you know start sharing with the immigration, for example, all you know start sharing with the finance. So blockade all and facilitate them on proper digital transformation. You need to adopt them thinking as you enter them once and then you reuse them plenty times. And now we will launch some framework plan this coming Thursday lo irrigi and come tete this year mi control lo compe problem mi approve then by colocom lo Thursday one stable then by come one framework one policy we by work with them so lo Thursday bom la launch them and then one way forward lo how mi drive one roadmap lo how country play me and mostly government as a stakeholder when me responsible for license infrastructure how na by me building road ya play me facilitate them pro country me follow play me so we control digital transformation. Thank you.
Thank you, CIO. Florida, suppose you start yet online, more you start follow more discussion blow you me. Me understand say you start Fiji, you start making business online, you encourage them all mama or Nivano to business owners. When I'm now, Emi last talk blow you blow give him where you start blow away, the business blow you on no more where you start Vanuatu.
Thank you, Mas moderator. Thank you, Mas all colleagues. Big man, we will give him all very very powerful talk all initiatives all ways forward. You make e-commerce lo Vanuatu me very me captivated because no talk all man we give him in terms of making businesses, especially the minister in terms of making business more affordable. I think you know got follow up something but I think for something no more I encourage him every young fella, or every people out there, will you want them to start a business? The possibilities are endless. You have start a business. You have make any something where you want them now with the power of IT, with the power of technology and all the infrastructures where government has Mr. bringing come inside. You have make any something where you think about it's possible. You know, most before you start the horse, you run the horse, not a village, but you make one something. The day you start every something, start a button, the phone blue. It means that the power is given to you. You have make any something where you think about the infrastructure and everything else. Behind me, come, lot time blame once something straight, but you can still do you can still start a business and you can still do anything that you put your mind to. Nara something no more hemi, the biggest elephant in the room. So any man hemi have a certain business, but you have to be good with your cash management. You must have how you manage your money blue. That's the biggest thing as one entrepreneur you must think about. So you must have how you talk lunch money, because or else business behind me always go through so many problems or so many issues. So you must have how you manage your cash blue as one business person. Last something na I think Minister hemi talang binis na big one mas me want them no more say so government hemi save to look big one aside to reducing cost of starting business in Vanuatu milro hemi talk about two big ones. It's very expensive, and it is very expensive from there. There's so many costs left, right, and center, and especially government hemi got a lot of cost. Lo you must pay me run hemi start on business lo Vanuatu. Dai mi talk about all mama or woman will start a home where so you talk about ini so you want them to start on business, on online business. The services provided where kami sa bimi karabol services kami sa Lebanon to expensive ale you buy again the price you and talem you compete the market with existing businesses but mama hemi no sabe business plan hemi no sabe hemi no sabe last long time. So it be very important blow you make sure so cost from doing business in Vanuatu and something we must come down blow you must have give opportunities all young fella and all mama and all everyone will service that the one business. I think Hemenemo, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be part of the discussion.
Only flow with them, especially the young ones. You got some living mid-age to all, only hesitant a little bit to change. And sometimes only know take them up only know adopt them all new method there very quickly from some only hesitate, only worry, the security, suppose me trade online by money play me safe, suppose me product me come by me of quality or someone is EGD me, maybe been involved for e-commerce strategy development Vanuatu. One something where private sector, me talk about planting and we want them reinforcing the days, especially for government departments and ministries out there. Me encourage me government to streamline more process me. We have to be the early adopters of e-commerce. And we glad see direct immigration and one very good clear classic example where Hemi recognize me, now you usually apply from one government service online, you can pay online. That's what we need for road tax, business license, you pay school fee, you pay anything, any government service you make them, you pay them online. We glad to have Minister of Finance and Mr. Bali upgrading finance system. I think the modernization of the current finance system should be one opportunity blow and we move from what we go forward. And hopefully sports project may go through and Mr. former Minister of Finance and Mr. Good from me work and every time that you upgrade the current finance systems, you make sure you adopt them some of the latest technology and trend online payment. By making life more easy, but more so by making cash flow government very good. From one by payment online means easy, and then cash flow government good. You miss by government invest in full of infrastructure and social services around Vanuatu. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Thomas. So, you, Mr. Blorapap, and me acknowledge him every contribution or discussion. start lo yesterday finish ikamo sem you mista finish pe storiane mi no finish lo presia. Ikat e-commerce strategy we mista lo website you save kare more information lo hem lo site lo universal access or sem CIO lo GCIO mitalem. Ikat you mi move out finish lo access na we you mista lo service universal service mo minister honorable minister staff and me mention about virtual asset legislation you mi pray no more se by parliament and me sit down lo November last sitting blahem lo this year by saveko blo pasem lawyer mo ikatol narvala law we data protection and digital harmful communication me some law bills we call parliament or lista withdraw them but you me pray se time session blo November yon by Oli save passem some lawyer, lo facilitate them when them only shoes so you may start discussing law today afternoon. Without further ado, thank you everyone who even I patient with the Yumi lo session ya. Thank you all presenters. You know finish lo place ya. Maybe sometime near future, but you may meet pa again lo continue with them story and lo Yumi lo e-commerce. Thank you very much and I wish you all happy Vanuatu made tomorrow eco. Thank you. By me giving me call or Misty. Ah oui, thank you. By me ask him to follow Prataya, blow movie color left side ya. Close me for the gift blow you to follow from story and sweet. By you to fly movie color left side. Choose one nice bag, basket. And me now gift blow committee come blow you follow. A blow by just come there. One clap, one big clap, mama block clap, because you me everyone, and thank you, Honorable Minister, we